Alright YouTube, this is my new project, 95 Jeep Wrangler 4x4. I picked it up yesterday. It had some window issues. These windows would not roll all the way up. This is where they were when I originally got it. The other side was about a half an inch, would not roll up. This one was about 3 inches. I did actually get this one fixed, and I'll go through and show you how I fixed it. First off, tools you're going to need is plastic pry bar for the fittings to hold this guy on. Okay, they're just some tabs underneath there. You're gonna need channel locks, a T20, and then you also need a Phillips screwdriver. Okay, so first to start, you're gonna pull these guys off. Okay, you're gonna pull this off with a knife, and then inside there you'll use a T20 wrench as well. So let me pull those off and I'll show you what else we're gonna do. Okay, so now that I got the handles off and the crank off, you're gonna take this pry bar here. You're just gonna work it around the edges. You'll hear some pops. That's those little plastic pieces popping out. See that? Out of that hole. I think there's about 8 of them on this. Wasn't expecting it to fall off that easy, but there you go. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab both sides of this window. We're going to actually crank it down about 6 to 8 inches so you can get your hands on it. Okay. What I wound up doing is I put my hand on this side and my hand on this side, and then you just yank up. And what I think wound up happening is someone was trying to close it or open it and just kept cranking it and couldn't get it to work. So they just kept cranking it until something bent inside. Anyways, by doing this, it actually bent it back into place. Now, when you're done with that, though, you're going to need to, of course, check your window all the way up and down. Okay. So there's this piece right here that when you do that, it actually bends. That's what the channel locks are for. You're gonna grab a hold of this bar with the channel locks and just yank it over. Bend it back into place so that the guide bearing in there, it actually runs smoothly in there, not twisted in there. So that's what I did to both sides, and I was able to get the door to fully close. There you go. So then putting it back together is just the opposite. You're going to put the panel back in here, okay, and then each one of these holes you're just going to pop those little plastic rivets back into, and then of course bolt those two things back on and bolt this back on, and you're done. That's as easy as it is. While you have it open, let's see if you can see these. I would tighten those up. They, just rattle loose over time. So one other thing I forgot to mention, I don't know if you can see those teeth inside that. It's the window crank. The passenger side door had it completely stripped out where there wasn't any teeth left. So that was part of the issue. The other part was, of course, what I just showed you. So I recommend when you're doing this, take a look at those teeth. I'm going to actually replace both of them just so they match, and see if I can actually find ones with metal teeth. So we're gonna go ahead and put this guy back on the door. This little plastic sleeve, I don't know if you can see that groove. That groove goes towards the door. What it does is it helps to kind of attach the door panel, and so it doesn't slide out. So you're just gonna slide that over there. Okay. Under your door. Doesn't matter what angle you put it on. As long as, you know, in my opinion, both doors should look exactly alike. So as you can see over there, that one's kind of pointed back to the chair. So I'm gonna do the same to this one, just to make it look good. So then you're gonna take this screw and put it back in the center. And like I said before, that's a T20. And crank it back in. Now you're gonna get to a point here where the window's gonna start coming back down. See that? Because you're actually cranking it. So what I recommend doing is holding on to this and tightening that up the last couple turns. And then if you look on this thing, see that little groove? There's actually a groove, it's a little hard to see, on the inner ring of this piece, and you want to just line those two up. So alright guys, thanks for watching.